Hello everyone, I hope everyone's doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about flying monkeys and what can we do about them? How do we handle them? How do we deal with them? Yeah. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. Now let's get going. So who are these flying monkeys? They are definitely not monkeys who can fly. Yeah, these monkeys are a kind of enablers. Yeah, an enabler is someone who justifies and who enables a person's bad and toxic behavior. Yeah, so these flying monkeys are a kind of an enabler, I would say, who helps do the dirty work for the narcissist. Yeah, because narcissists are very smart, they are very manipulative, and they really don't want to be labeled as the bad guy or the bad girl, so they employ these flying monkeys, and they do the job. These narcissists take up an indirect approach so that their image is not tarnished and maligned, and they are not called out and they are not seen. Yeah, so these flying monkeys can do gaslighting on their behalf, on the narcissist's behalf. These flying monkeys can triangulate things. These flying monkeys can further guilt trip you and make you feel miserable in general. So these flying monkeys are people whose minds can be easily molded by these narcissists. Their minds are like clay. Also, we cannot deny a fact that these flying monkeys and these enablers have a higher possibility of being a narcissist and being a toxic person themselves when their time comes. Yeah, or they are they are supporting the ecosystem. So these enablers, flying monkeys, sometimes they are not that toxic, but they enable the narcissist's bad behavior. They justify and they do the dirty work on their behalf. But most of the time it is also seen that these flying monkeys also have narcissistic traits, and they are toxic in general in their personal space and life as well. So yes, these are a kind of minions who keep doing things what these narcissists want them to do. So you really can't do much from the preventions standpoint. You really can't do much about these flying monkeys. They are there. It is a reality, no matter how much people deny. But you can see it in your family, in your workspace, in neighborhood. Everywhere you can see that there is someone who justifies and who is enabling people's bad behavior. In a lot of families it is seen that one out of the two parent is a narcissist and exhibits those traits, and we have this in our society, a lot of these enabling things, and people are justifying people's bad behavior, and people are saying, oh no, it's okay, this is how it should be. Yeah, so in general the society is toxic. In general, relationships are becoming toxic. In general, people are becoming toxic with their thoughts, action, and behavior. So can we really do anything about these flying monkeys? According to me, we really can't do much. We really can't change them. They are the way how they are. Yeah, and they also have a lot of insecurities, and they can be future predator and narcissists themselves. You never know. So you really can't convince a person not to be a flying monkey and not to be an enabler, because some way or the other their thoughts are matching the thoughts and ideas of a narcissist, and that is the reason they are coming forward and enabling these narcissists and these devils. So that is how it is. You really can't do much, but there are some small things that you can do in order to manage and be in a position where you don't get extremely affected, where you don't get damaged for life. So what are the things that you can do when you have these flying monkeys, or when you have identified that he is an enabler, she is a flying monkey, he's acting as a flying monkey for her? Yeah, so what do we do? Number one is that hold on to your reality. Don't doubt your own self. Flying monkeys will keep on telling you what the narcissist wants to tell you, but there is some conflict situation and you and narcissists are not there in the scene. So that is the time when these narcissists summon these army of flying monkeys. So these flying monkeys are going to guilt trip you, these flying monkeys are going to gaslight you, these flying monkeys are basically going to make you feel miserable in the absence of that narcissist. Yeah, so don't change yourself based on others' opinion and views. Don't change yourself, remain an authentic self. There is no need to change. Yeah, and that is going to help you to sail through. Yeah, because the moment you begin to question and doubt your own self, and you start to change and do those minor corrections here and there, you are giving in to their dirty game. Don't do that. Just be yourself. Listen to them, what they have to say. First of all, go no contact, and if it's not possible, just listen to them, but in the end just do what you have to do. Yeah, don't let them occupy much of your space, because they are just acting as a mouthpiece for these narcissists. What they are unable to do, what they can't communicate directly to you because of this conflict and distance, these flying monkeys are doing. So don't really take it to your heart. Don't let it get you. So the next thing that you can do is that don't try and change these flying monkeys. Sometimes what happens is that we have identified the narcissist, we know their evil intentions, and we know how crazy they are, and we often feel sad for these flying monkeys also, that oh, this friend of mine used to be such a good friend, but now this friend is actually a flying monkey to the narcissist. This relative was so good, but she's actually the flying monkey of my mother. Yeah, so we tend to realize a lot of things once we grow up, once we begin to identify these toxic traits and toxic people. So we often feel that maybe we are unable to change a narcissist. Why not let's help and rescue these flying monkeys, let's save them. You should not do that. As a matter of fact, you need to understand and you need to firmly believe that you can't go on saving people from facing the consequences of whatever they have done. That is not the right thing. Let them learn a lesson. Let them follow their own path. Let them understand what life is, and let them do what they want to do. Your first priority should be that you should protect yourself. You should sort yourself out. You shouldn't go and educate a narcissist. You take a book and you go and you say, hey, this is about narcissism, I've seen these traits in you, why don't you read it? Hey, you are acting as a flying monkey, come, I'll help you heal. No, just let them be. You don't need to change anyone, neither the narcissist nor the flying monkeys. That is how they are, and eventually they will face what they have to. If they really do something real messy and horrible, not everyone is going to tolerate. Someone is going to give them back. So let them reach their eventual fate. You don't have to do anything. So don't take up this mission that I have to save her from not being a flying monkey to my toxic mother, to my narcissist mother. I have to save my colleague from my narcissistic boss. My colleague is acting as a flying monkey. Please don't do that. Just let them be, and that is how it is. So the next thing that you can do is that don't ever welcome these flying monkeys in your life. Remember what they did earlier, they are going to do it again. Yeah, maybe in a little different way, but they are going to do what they have been doing. So they don't change. So there is no point in giving them chances and thinking that, oh, now he's grown old, he must have changed. Oh, she's grown old, she must have changed. No, a flying monkey is a flying monkey, and they remain as it is. They only change when they want to. Yeah, you can't change, and it's always better to stay away. There is no point in giving them chances and again welcoming them back in your life, and again they'll do the same thing. So stay away. Yes, once they were a good relative, they were a good friend, they were a good whatever, but now you have learned your lessons, so stay away. The next thing that you can do is that don't let these flying monkeys tap into your personal information and whereabouts and pass that information to the narcissist. Completely cut off, because these flying monkeys are going to keep on updating the narcissist. You know what, she's doing this, you know what, she's doing that. And when they are with you, they are going to keep on, you know, telling you, oh, I'm so sorry that you went through, but you know, you should have had worked it out together. She's going through a difficult time, she's realizing her mistake, maybe you should give her another chance. After all, she's your wife, after all, he's your father, after all, she's your, you know, daughter. And all of that you're going to hear. So these, you know, flying monkeys are going to, you know, tell you all those emotional stories, and, you know, try and gaslight you and manipulate you into again going back to the narcissist. So just go no contact with these flying monkeys, because if you are in contact with these flying monkeys, they are going to keep on passing, you know, your whereabouts, what's happening in your life, to those narcissists. These narcissists can plan more of evil things against you. So don't, you know, pass that information. You know, just go no contact on social media, phone, mail, whatever. Just don't communicate, and don't let them, you know, see what you are up to. Keep all your success, keep all your, you know, growth and everything to yourself, and share it with those who really appreciate and who really praise you and who really accept you for who you are. So there is no point in, you know, telling a flying monkey about your success and all of that, because in the end they're going to go and tell to these narcissists, and these narcissists are going to, you know, again come up with some new strategy to manipulate you, gaslight you, and make you feel miserable. So don't do that. The next thing that you can do is that cut off from these, you know, flying monkeys, enablers, and narcissists, and build up your own circle of like-minded people, where you can be yourself, where you can exchange, you know, ideas and thoughts, and everyone hears everyone out, and you can be yourself. You are respected and appreciated, you know, for being authentic. Yeah, so get that circle. That helps you to, you know, keep moving forward. So have a new circle, be surrounded by positive people, and that's it. So these are a couple of things that you can do, but in general I would suggest that once you identify a flying monkey, an enabler, just go no contact, or keep the contact to bare minimum. Just hi, hello, how are you, that's it. Don't talk about yourself, that you have bought this, you have done this, you have done that, because they're going to pass that, you know, to the narcissist, and the narcissists are going to come up with their new strategies to further torment you emotionally, physically, and whatnot. So go no contact, or keep it to bare minimum, to just hi, hello, and from distance. Yeah, so don't get again enmeshed, and, you know, don't get deeper thinking that they have changed, and oh, maybe she's innocent, that's why she's doing this, maybe she's young, that's why she's doing this. No, you know, these toxic enablers and these flying monkeys, they have a different dynamic, you know, with these narcissists, and they see narcissists in high regards. So, you know, no one can change that. You can't change that, because you are the bad guy, you are the bad girl in the picture. Yeah, because you have gone no contact, you're not listening to the narcissist. So you're not the good daughter, you're not the good son, you're not the good wife, you're not the good husband for the narcissist. So as it is, you know, you are the villain in that chapter. Yeah, so these flying monkeys will also see you as villain, whom they have to go on and torment. Yeah, and then they have to report back to their narcissistic masters. That's how it is. So, you know, you are never going to become a hero, you are never going to be seen as a victim, and these toxic you know, enablers, or these flying monkeys, they're going to, you know, awaken from their slumber, and they're going to realize and say, oh, thank you so much, you have opened my eyes, and I have realized what mistake I have done. Please, you are not going to get all those confessions and, you know, deathbed confessions and apologies, you know, for supporting a narcissist. Nothing is going to change. They are going to, you know, be who they are. You know, they will keep doing the work of a flying monkey. So keep it to bare minimum, the contact, or go no contact and stay away. Trust me, it helps, and that is the only way forward. In case if you guys have some, you know, ways with the help of which you can manage and handle, I mean, you're free to comment below. And yes, please like, share, subscribe the channel, and hit the notification bell, and Please take care of yourself, say no to abuse, and try and stay away from narcissists. Bye.